leave, bro. I go to the back of the hotel. Oh, that's like
Not ever done this. Yo guys, so in this video I plan on tackling the issue I'm having with the steering rack on the K-Swap Civic. So I'm gonna head to Dane and me and him is going to install a new rack supplied by STM. So if you guys are looking for any other parts, steering racks, etc., please make contact with me. So let's get this video started. Okay guys, so I'm on my way to Dane. So I just wanted to show you guys the steering. So as you can see, the steering wheel is working pretty much normal. Obviously there's no power steering, so it's a little bit difficult to turn, but as you can see, it's not really sticking. So the problem with the car is that it kind of sticks every time. Like it will stick to the one way and then I have to push it to the other side to make it stop sticking. So I'm not quite sure if you guys can pick up, but I'm fighting with the steering wheel. There's something wrong with the steering rack. It's like the steering rack is filled with glue or something. If I turn, you know, like locks up. So as you can see, it works perfect. So hopefully we can get everything fixed. Okay guys, so here we have the rack. So as you guys can see here, the side looks all good. This side however, not very good, but we're going to use my tie rod end. So we're just going to unwrap it and just have a further look at it. Okay guys, so here we have the rack. We also cleaned it a little bit with some Lixum. So yeah, this is what the rack looks like. As you guys can see, it's an original rack, and this also symbolizes EG. So SR3R means EG, and then also guys, this little logo here means Armada. This is obviously a regional rack, and Armada also does the oil pumps for Honda as well. So if you guys see this little eagle, that means it's the Armada logo, and obviously the item or part is an original part. And then also guys, what we also plan on doing after cleaning this, we're actually going to spray it with some heat resistant spray, and then also have it wrapped with some heat wrap as well.
See that full lock.
Okay guys, so we just remove the bolts now. As you guys can see, the rack is a little bit sandy, but it's not a problem, we can just clean it up. Okay guys, so we stripped the whole rack as well as we cleaned it up a little bit better. I also sanded it down as well, so it's ready for spray. However, I did actually get off the phone now with one of the previous owners, and he explained the whole reason why this rack might have this issue. So stay tuned till the end and I'll explain to you guys with regards to that. And then Dane is also just going to remove this rack from the car, and then while he's actually obviously busy doing that, we're going to spray the new rack, and hopefully everything dries up and is set, and then we can put it back into the car, take it for a test drive, and hopefully everything works. So fingers crossed guys. Keep gunning, fools. going about doing this, guys, we're going to loosen up a few of the bolts while the car is not jacked up. So obviously it's easier once the car is jacked up, then everything is pretty much loose and we can just remove it, because obviously some of these bolts need to be removed with a power bar, so it's best to have everything loosened up first. So this is a better look at the undercarriage of the EK. That is the driver's side. I just showed you guys the passenger side, and then this is the engine bay side. So as you guys can see, extremely dry. This is a sump. These are drive shaft shop axles. As you can see, that's pretty cool. And then here we have the PC coilovers, the DS version, which is meant more for the racing. Here's the rubberizing, you can see. Here's also original camber kit. I think it's skunk too, if I'm not mistaken. And also, as you guys can see, this is the sway bar. And then this is the rack that we're going to remove. You can see it's also already has some heat tape on it as well. This is also the branch. There's a little bit of a dent here in. But other than that, everything looks good. Here's another look at this area over here, which is obviously the radiator, a fan, the hybrid racing coolant housing. But overall, as you guys can see, everything is clean, no rust at all. Let me show you guys the rear. Let me just get out here. You guys, so this is what the rear looks like. So you'll see these little areas over here. This is obviously where the roll cage has been welded in, like over here. I think me and Dane is just maybe gonna spray it black. But as you guys can see, floor looks pretty good, and that's also the main reason why I went for this car, because the foundation is already there, and besides the foundation it has more than that. Okay guys, and let me also just show you on the side over here. Everything looks good, as you guys can see, where they welded for the roll cage. This rear section also has rubberized, and obviously, as you guys know, the inside as well is the rear PC coilovers, and then also another sway bar. I think obviously the VTECs come standard with sway bars, and then I also have braided brake lines. There should be a camber kit in here as well. That is pretty much how the car looks underneath. Okay guys, so me and Dane is just going to remove the steering rack, and then we can get started. Did you see? Did you notice I'm going to gym? You should do. Do you see any noticeable difference? Not yet. Guys, just check this little MacGyver here. I've never seen this before. I just checked the extents that the previous owner obviously went, just to keep the sound bolt in. Is something very cool that you don't really see. Yeah. Okay guys, so Dane is just unbolting the bolt on the steering column right now, and then everything is pretty much loose and will be ready to be removed. Okay, so we ran into a little bit of a problem, guys. As you can see, this is the rack, and it can't go through that little hole over there. Okay guys, so we got the steering rack out. How we went about that was we loosened up the subframe bolts and we lowered the whole subframe. We wanted to come through here, but then I told Dane to just flip it around and basically let the column part face this way, and then it came out like this. So yeah, we have it out, and here is the two racks. So obviously this is the problematic one, and then this is the new one. So we spray this one up, however we're still going to heat wrap it. We might even heat wrap this section over here as well. Hey guys, so we have the rack all done. As you guys can see, tie rods fresh, new boots. We also did the heat wrapping. I was very two-minded about actually wrapping it here in front, because this is the visible part. As you guys can see, the way we wrapped it, like we just left this little black piece over here, left this little black piece, and like the way we just did it came out very good, and I'm very happy with that. This is the rear, so it doesn't look as great, but we might just put some more over here because this doesn't really matter. But the main concern was this little area over here. As you guys can see, that looks nice like I said, with a little black over there and this little black, and this little area over here is also blacked out, so it gives it a lot of contrast. So here it didn't really matter, so we just put a lot on over here and it's looking all fresh. And just to compare the other one, this is how the other one looked. I think the heat wrapping that was used here isn't also very great. I think this is called DEI type of wrapping. This is obviously an item that I sell as well, so if you need any, please let me know. Okay guys, so it's load shedding and we're still busy. We pretty much have everything in. I think we just have to put a column in the inside. You guys can see over here. I thought it isn't in yet, no? So yeah, that's why it's not moving properly. But yeah, almost done. There's the new rack. Looking good.
Tell me when it's straight. Okay, you can't quickly. It is one.
Lock.
And say my leg. That should be straight, no?
Yeah, it's kind of straight, kind of showing to the left a bit.
Okay, we count how many turns we can do to the left. One. Yeah, it's not centered.
So centered, where would it be?
Centered, okay, wait. So that is one, and I think about the 2 o'clock position. It should be somewhere about there. How does the wheels look? Okay, that's fine. We can derive it like that.
That is facing to the left, yeah, kind of to the left.
So
You keep it like that, that's pretty much straight, yeah.
It's going to be straight, yeah.
Alignment's going to be done tomorrow, so.
So, okay, we're going to derive it like that.
Guys, see how funny this is. They can't get to the ball to turn it because of that whole cage is in the way.
Damn.
Intrusion bars. You look like a burglar. Okay, so wheels now, and then we all sit. Okay guys, so we're on the road now. So as you can see, steering wheel isn't stucking. The alignment isn't bad. Like if I leave the steering wheel, only goes a little bit to the right. So I'm pretty much very happy and excited that the car is working like a normal street car. Yo guys, so as you guys have seen, myself and Dane tackled the issue that we had with the steering rack, where the steering was pretty much sticking to the one side and I had to pull it to the other side. But anyway, how we went about it was obviously we just changed the whole rack and everything seems to be working fine. However, in the next video you guys will be seeing me take the car for alignment, because obviously alignment is needed after the rack has been changed, as well as I'll be taking the guy that did the alignment for a drive, which is actually a very cool reaction video.
There's actually a traffic department down there.
I know, yeah. So please stay tuned for that. But I'm at the end of the video here. Please do like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.